Hey everybody. So me and Ray got permission to hunt this house. It's about, I want to say about 100 years old. And as far as I know, there's never really been metal detected in this yard. And we've just started in this little section right here. And I got my first good target. I've dug several targets already, but nothing really good until now. So 4 inches down, it's getting a scratchy nickel signal. And it looks like a war nickel. So let's take a look. Yep, sure enough, that's a war nickel. You can see the D above the Monticello. Let me spray a little water on the front here. Looks like a 44. All right, 1944 war nickel. First good find at this 100-year-old house. Let's see what else we can find.
Is it a? It's not a. Is it a?
It looks like one of the older wheats, man. It should be on the bottom left, I mean, bottom right, the Lincoln there. Looks like an older one though.
19.
So Ray's just found a wheat penny. His first old coin at this site. We're trying to get Ray some silver. He hasn't found any silver coins yet.
I found one.
You found one.
19 something. Wow.
Yeah, it's probably worn pretty good. That means it's old.
1919? Is that a year?
Yeah, 1919 wheats. There's actually pretty common.
Can you see that? It looks like 1919.
Yeah, 1919 looks like it's maybe a D.
Yeah, it
D
looks
or,
like
no,
it.
that's an S.
Is it an S?
Yeah, that's an S mint mark on that 1919. Cool, man. That's a nice.
Well, at least it's an old one.
So he found that over here towards the alley.
Yeah, it's an S. 1919 S.
We're gonna keep hitting this area right here. We're starting to find coins in
Pay
this
no
area.
attention to the size of the hole I dug. I had to go sideways.
Yeah, that's what a pinpointer's for.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we can find. So I'm not sure if this is a token or not. Kind of looks like there's writing around the edges. Kind of thought it was an electrical box punch, but I think it might be a token, but I can't make out anything on it at all. Gonna have to take some real good cleaning on that one, but I think it's a token. If I figure out what it is, I'll let y'all know. See what else we can find. So I finished that last house. Only got the war nickel and Ray got the wheat penny. I'm out at another permission, sort of. This is the house I'm detecting, but I'm not allowed to detect inside the fence. I'm only allowed to detect between the sidewalk and the street. But as you can tell, that's a lot of sidewalk and street grass there to detect. So I'll see what I can find. But I've already got a 1959 wheat penny in about 10 minutes. Been digging a lot of clad. It's the first wheat penny, so we'll see if we can find any silver. I'll get back to you. So y'all can see the railroad tracks right there. Come over here, I was getting a penny signal. I dig this. I'm like, what in the world? Now I'm thinking, that is a penny that was flattened on the tracks, and some kid was probably carrying it home and dropped it here on the corner of the street. Probably running across the street and dropped it. So that'll be my first, if that's what it is. I can't really tell because it's, well, flat. You can see it's a little thicker here than it is on this edge. So I'm gonna call it a flattened penny. Cool. See what else I can find. All right, I think we got silver. Right there. A little sunlight on it. I think it's, what is that? It's mercury dime. Let's hit it with some water and we'll see what the date is. Ooh. That would be a 19. Let's see. It's a 1919. Sweet. So 1919 mercury dime. Nice. Those curb strips are nice places to metal detect, I can tell you that. So I'll take it. 1919. And no mint mark. So cool. Let's see what else we can find. Not too far from that mercury dime. Looks like I got a wheat penny. It was a good 7 inches down. I mean, at least. So they're pretty deep here. Let's see what else we can find. All right, another silver. This one fell out like that. Looks like a rosy. Yep, that's a 57. D. So 1957 D Rosie. Cool. That makes silver number 8 for the year for me so far. Nice. Just found a very bent wheat penny. I don't know what the year is. We'll find out later, but I did not do that. I dug it like that. Pretty neat. All right, let's keep going. We got a lot more to do. I hadn't even hit that over there yet. All right, gotten a little further down the strip, and I got a nice one. My first Indian for the year. Nice and green. It's a 1902. So 1902 Indian head. Sweet. All right. I love this little curb strip here. I can't imagine what's in the yard. Too bad I didn't get permission for that. Wow. Cool. All right, I'm pretty happy now. 1902 Indian. Let's keep going. So, remember I was saying I was going to get my tripod and do some live digs. So I remembered, I just found that Indian head and I was like, you know, I need to get that tripod out. So I'm going to signal here. It's probably a wheat penny, but pinpoint it. It's about right there. Marked up my foot. Oops. Drop my detector. And let's go ahead and dig this thing. I think. I think it was right there. It's hard to do live digs when you're by yourself. Alright, let's try that. Let's hopefully, let's hope I'm in the right spot. It's not easy. It's not easy doing live digs when you're by yourself. Glove back on here. Flat back a little bit. Alright. Let's get a little bit of this dirt out of the hole. Still can't see that. Back that up just a little bit. There we go. Now, I want to thank my buddy John for letting me borrow his Garrett Pro pointer here. Actually, kind of liking it better than my Vibra Probe. To be honest, it seems a little more sensitive. Bet I dug in the wrong place. Yeah, it's right there. See that? All right. So it's a little off. It's inside the clod. There it is. Right there. It's wheat penny. I'm not going to get a date off that very easily. Not out here. But dirt's really sticking to these wheat pennies pretty good. So, all right, live dig, wheat penny. I'll if I get a good signal like a silver coin or something like that, I'll do a live dig again. But for wheat pennies, I'm probably gonna skip the live digging because it's kind of a pain. But I'll get back to you. See what else we can find. Well, that's why I was kind of pinpointing off. There was another wheat. That wheat I just dug was right here. The other one was right there. So, no date on that one either that I can easily get here in the field without rubbing it to death. So I'll save that for later and I'll let you know. I got another Indian. This one's not quite as nice looking as the other one. That's Indian number 2. Let's try squirting it with a little bit of water. See what we get here. It's cleaning up a little bit. It's kind of crusty though. believe that says 1906. Yep, I'm gonna go with 1906. Indian. Awesome. 2 Indians for the year already. All right, let's see what else we can get. I'll just recheck the hole. Ooh, nice. And what is it? It is a wheat. So I had an Indian and a wheat spill. It's gonna be an early wheatie, I'm thinking. Cool. We'll find out what that is a little later on. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm back out at the curb strip. It's the next day. First target. It's a 1912 wheat penny. It's got a D mint mark. So 1912D. So one of the things I've noticed about this curb strip is almost all the wheat pennies I'm digging up here are in the teens. I think there was a 25 in there or something like that yesterday. But the vast majority of these wheat pennies are all in the teens. So that's pretty nice actually, because that means you've found a spot that hasn't been detected. Lots of coins and lots of old coins, so that's great. So hopefully we'll find some silver today, and I'll get back to you. So I rechecked the hole, and before I filled it in, voila, another coin. So let's see what it is. It's another wheat penny. It's a pretty crusty, dirty penny, but we know it's a wheat anyways. I'll set that right there. And I decided, well, you know, I just need to check that hole again. Let me reset this. I'm getting another signal right there. I'm getting signals all up in here. So I think I got me a wheat penny spill so far. Let's see what else we can get here. Take this, stick it up here. Oh, there's another one. Another wheat penny. Can't really see the date on that one either. So that's 3 wheat penny spill. And that's it. Nothing else. It was all about 6 or so inches deep. Alright. This is kind of neat. Chain. Chain's going in there, connecting to something. I have no idea what it's connecting to. So let's find out. So apparently it didn't connect to anything. It's just a chain. There's this little bits of metal in here. No idea what that is, but chain didn't connect to anything. Too bad. I was hoping a pocket watch or something be on the end of that. Alright, so just about 4 feet away from where I found that chain, I think I found what belonged to one end of it. Looks like a little crucifix. See where the chain attached, oops, yeah, where the chain attached to one end there. That just popped off. But cool, now we know. Only 4 inches deep for this one. Another wheat penny. The backs are so much cleaner than the fronts for some reason. We'll get a date off this one when we finish up the video. So just found an Indian about 4 inches down, right here next to the sidewalk. This one's in bad shape. I mean, really bad shape. I think it's a 1900 something, but I won't be able to tell you for sure until we get it cleaned up. For the wheat, 1929. I think that's a D. Eyes are starting to get worse, but I think that's a D. Let's keep going. No silver yet. We're still looking. So recheck that hole. 1912 wheat penny. Don't see a mint mark, but that's lots of wheat spills here. I like it. This hole is starting to look nasty. Another wheat penny. 1900 something, obviously, but I don't know what the date is. I can't really see it, but that's 3 out of that hole so far. I don't think there's any more. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to stop recording wheat pennies because I'm finding so many of them. I'm just going to record non-wheat pennies so we can total up wheat pennies when I'm done. Well, I've already gone all the way down there and back. I'm trying to do a little bit of a center section here. I started finding some wheat pennies. And I have found some wheat pennies. That's about it. But I finally come across something different. Looks like it was gold plated at one time. Maybe a little signet ring or something. It was about 6 inches down. I'm using the little coil right now to get through all this iron nails and junk, so I don't have much hope for this area because I'm hardly finding any coin signals. It's almost all trash, unlike the other part of the strip back there. But I'll keep going. I'll see what I can find. I'll get back to you if I get anything. Myself another flattened penny. Cool, makes 2. Keep going.